My friends, let's give tzedakah. Let's do it together. Put some money in the pushke and express our prayers to Hashem. This week's parsha Kitisa is Rosh Bnei Yisrael, which means counting the Jewish people. But Tisa also means elevating the Rosh Bnei Yisrael, which means elevating the Rosh. The Rosh, the leader of the Jewish people, should already become on a higher level. What higher level can it be? He should become already Mashiach. And this way, all of us will be elevated and all of us will find ourselves in the Beis HaMikdash. That would be so beautiful this Erev Shabbos still. So talking about Parshas Kitisa, the beginning talks about giving the half coins for the temple, for the Mishkan. We know that there is a biblical command to give Truma and Maaser for those who work in the Mishkan, devote their life, servitude to Hashem, and they are not involved in any other business, any other agriculture. They can't even own land. So we, the community who benefit from their services, we have to support them. So to the coin we have to give Truma, which is like 5% of our income. And then there is Maaser, there's the tithe, 10% that we're supposed to give to the Levites. So here's a beautiful story that Rabbi Gershon Avtzon from Yeshiva in Cincinnati shared, and it's worth repeating. He says he had a gathering in honor of his birthday, which was a few weeks ago. So on the day of a birthday, it says the person's mazel is shining. It's a day of blessing. So he called many of his friends to get a blessing, to give a blessing, to share a moment of friendship. So he called this particular shliach, and I'm sorry, at the Farbrengen he also made a commitment that every week he's going to give $100 to another shliach. He's no great wealthy person. He's barely making ends meet, but this is the commitment that he made to give every week to another shliach, a friend of his or not, $100. So he called one of his friends, old friend in Yeshiva. How are you? Baruch Hashem. Today's your birthday. Take your meledes, bracha, ashnas bracha, ashnas hatzlacha, and they give each other blessings. And Rabbi Gershon asked his friend, how are you doing? He said, Baruch Hashem, hatzlacha. We see tremendous success in Mivtzoim. People get closer to Hashem. People get more and more involved in preparing themselves to welcome Mashiach. We see tremendous. So are you already living Mashiach? He says, Beruchnis, yes, Begashmis, I still live in Golus. I still have serious financial issues. But God is big. The Rebbe's brachas will definitely pull us out from the present difficult situation with many debts, etc. No, Gershon says, look, I'm no great philanthropist, but you're going to be the beneficiary of my first $100, and b'li neder, I'll see what I can do to help you, and because I made a commitment to send every week $100 to someone. $100 won't pull you out of your debt, but it says, no, it'll buy an extra Danish and a cup of coffee. Anyway, the next day, a local shliach in Cincinnati calls Rabbi Avtzon and says, look, do you know anybody, a shliach who is a Levi? Do you know anybody who's a Levi? He says, actually, yeah, I know quite a few. All right. Calls him back a little later. Could you do me a favor? I have this Gentile who lives a biblical life. And he called me the other day. He said he'd been giving tithe, 10%. He puts it away, and he would like to bring me that box where he puts away this money, and so that I should make sure that I get it to a Levite. And he says, Gershi, I don't have time for it. I don't know anybody. Could you take care of it? He says, with pleasure. I'll do it for you. He gets this box, an old little box, thinking what could be a few $100 at most. And he calls his friend, the shliach, who he just spoke, who happens to be a Levi. And he says, look, I received this box. There's a guy who is Gentile, who is giving tithe, meiser. You're a Levi. You want to come and get it? Anyway, they expected a few $100 maximum. When they opened up the box, they were in total shock. Neatly stacked, a total of about $40,000. Yeah, the shliach looked at it and says, this is definitely going to go a long way to help me pull me out of many of the debts which I have to cover immediately. It's a miracle. And indeed, the miracle is that this person got his $40,000 to the most unexpected of ways. But as they both felt, it came out of a result of caring and sharing for each other. He called them, "How are you doing?" And he was sincerely concerned about the well-being of the other. And he sincerely made a commitment to help him. God gave him the opportunity to help him. So friends, let's share, let's care, let's commit to each other. And we will all celebrate this Shabbos together with the Rosh, with Mashiach in the Beis HaMikdash. Good Shabbos.